breaking news coming in fast and swiftly from the Supreme Court. The centre has backed the independent probe ordered by the CJI. In fact, the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta says that the miscreants infiltrated the protest and there is danger of discrediting peaceful protests. In fact, the Chief Justice to that said that an independent probe must be given. The Solicitor General himself says that the government doesn't believe that students were involved in this violence. And this is a big point. Let me go across to Bhavtosh. The Solicitor General in Supreme Court says that the government doesn't believe that it was students who were responsible for the violence. But this is coming in at a time when you have a GD saying that there were indeed pellet guns used, there were indeed electric batons which were used. The Chief Justice says there are allegations that there were clubs with nails which were used against those who were protesting.
Yes, Meghna, in fact, it's more or less now clear that prima facie a case of independent and transparent probe is being made out. That's what the Chief Justice of India has said. So a probe is being ordered and it would not be carried out by the Delhi police. One has to wait and see what would be the composition of this independent probe, who will head it. And another important point that has been raised by the Solicitor General, and it's very important, he said that students did not carry out any kind of violent protest. He has mentioned that. He has further said that miscreants entered into this this protest and they made this protest violent. Yesterday, Times Now and our colleague Priyank had mentioned that over 2,873 protesters were the one who had a criminal background. Supreme Court, importantly, we can break this news, has issued notice to the center. So center would be filing an affidavit that when this case will be taken up next time. So notice has been issued to center, and importantly, on that day it would be decided the composition of this independent probe. It appears that center has agreed to this independent probe. More importantly, this incident, the violent incident that happened between July 20 and 23 consisted of miscreants. That has also been clarified by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta. He has virtually given a clean chit to students. He said the students were not involved in any kind of violent protest that broke out. Already the center has said that they would be withdrawing any FIR that have been filed against students in which students had carried out any kind of protest. But those who were involved in violent protests, the protesters who had criminal background, that will continue. Importantly, Supreme Court had also mentioned 3 or 4 incidents which they have taken cognizance of. One, in which a senior police officer slapped a young girl. Second, the assault on media personnel, including our colleague Dev Potter. Third, the use of pellet guns, the most controversial incident. Fourth incident that they have mentioned is the incidents in which young protesters have been injured. Importantly, they have also mentioned the incidents in which police officers have also been injured. There are several incidents in which senior police officers of the rank of ACP, additional DCPs, they have also been injured. That incident have also been mentioned. They have mentioned all these incidents. They have also mentioned that why the SOPs that were laid down by the Supreme Court in 2011, Ram Leela Maidan, that were not followed.